MSPN. I'm Robert Brunson, the president of Mississippi Youth Sports, along with my sidekick here, Tim Ward. Tim, we got a new studio, as you see. How you feel about the new studio?
Hey, man, I'm feeling good. You know, I noticed it was something a little new about the situation I walked in.
We blowing up. We
Yeah.
blowing up and everything. But this year we got not just a new studio, but a whole new format that we're going with mics and everything. And some of the new stuff, Tim, tell us about a little of the new stuff that we're going to do this year.
Well, this year we're going to be doing the game of the week. We actually going to video the game of the week. But unlike the past, this year the game of the week, it'll be just, it may be an A-team game, B-team game, or a C-team. It won't be all three teams.
Well, and also for the game of the week, you'll be able to purchase those tapes of the game, those CDs of the game of the week from our website at msusports.com.
Right. And on the videos for the games, we'll include the interviews with the coaches at halftime, players, maybe even cheerleaders. So it'll be not just the game, it'll be bonus features, if you want to call it that.
Right. And also we'll have a fan of the week where we'll be putting on the website. So we'll be taking pictures of you. Some pictures you probably know about, some pictures might be a secret taking. So if you're cheering for your kid, we're going to make sure that we get a picture of you and put you on the fan of the week on our website.
Right. And also we want to add the rule of the week during the show. It may be something dealing with playing time, maybe something dealing with maybe even parent code of conduct. Anything that's dealing with the MISA rules, team rules, we want to try to cover at least one each week.
Right, and we'll have special guests in here to cover different rules. Might be the commissioner, it might be something about health, from one of the health department, person, or something about sports medicine or something like that.
Right.
And also, Tim, we have what we call the road show we'll have this year will be something decided too. Our first road show we're gonna have this year will be on August 18th. August 19th at Smithfield Stadium on Sunday evening at 3 p.m. We want everyone to come out. It's free for everyone. You're gonna be able to eat, have fun, and probably get the interview from you, the parents, or the players. And what do you feel about that road show, man?
The road shows this year are gonna be fun. I look forward to those. The studio shows are cool, but it's great to be able to get on the road and see the players, the parents, the coaches, everybody intermingling with each other. It's a great time, especially to get a chance to interview them and talk to them.
Right. Last year's road show, man, it was so exciting. We had so many parents come out. We had a good Sunday evening. It's just like going to the church picnic.
Right.
We had plenty of food. We had plenty of interviews with all the players, parents, and we got a chance to see the different side of the coaches and different side of the parents too.
Right. So. Well, we have those things, plus we have many other surprises we're not going to tell you about. So make sure that you tune in.
Well, Tim, I'm watching.
I'm watching.
Are you watching? Welcome back to the show. We want to thank you for tuning in this week. And this is one of our favorite part of the show that we're getting ready to get into now. They call it the Game of the Week. Tim, who's the Game of the Week is?
This week, the first week, we got a Super Bowl rematch. Man.
Oh, yeah.
We got the Curtis Park Cowboys 18 versus the Jackson Redskins 18, man. Rico got his first Super Bowl, man. I got a nice shot of him crying, but of course, it was just the water in his eyes, from the.
He did look like the Planet of the Apes right there crying like that, everything. I thought I'd say, Cornelius, what's wrong? But it's emotional when you win the Super Bowl and everything. Believe me, I've been there. And it's emotion when you win, your 10th Super Bowl too. But I think it was a great game, and I believe it's gonna be a great game this week, coming up. So, with no further ado, Tim, who's your pick for this game?
Woo, man, another point on KP. I talked with Coach Rod. He, at the end of last season, wasn't sure if he was coming back, but he told me he did renew his contract with KP. So I know Steve's feeling good about that. I think it's 5-6 years for no money, but he renewed it anyway.
Yeah.
I gotta go with the Redskins, man. Both teams I'm sure have probably, I know got players that moved on and probably reloaded some, but first week KP always starts slow. Always.
Well, in your defense, last year I think they won. They lost like 2-0 something to the Panthers or something. No, it was real slow, and Steve and them always start off slow. But I know that the Redskins, have a history of starting off a little slow too, the first quarter. But after the first quarter, they get on the road. But I think Rico, he scrimmaged a lot during the summer. Something KP don't do. They don't scrimmage. I think they have maybe one. in scrimmage, and Rico probably had 2 or 3. But I'm going with the Redskins too. And you got to go with the momentum from coming from last year and everything. Both of them losing kids, but you look at the B team of each team
Right.
putting 18 players on the 18 this year. So I think the Redskins got to know the ups on that.
And I also think the Redskins got a secret. Now what's that secret agent? The free agent from the that I heard moved over from the 49ers that I think is gonna help improve the backfield.
Wouldn't be Gaddis,
Well, I'm not gonna. I can't reveal my sources, man.
John
I'm just saying,
But the Redskins, gonna win. But I'm thinking they're gonna be a close game. And when I say close, I'm talking maybe 2 touchdowns. They only win by 2 touchdowns.
Oh, 2 touchdowns. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
about 2 touchdowns.
Right.
The 49ers versus the Giants. Now Montre gonna come ready to play.
Right.
But he had momentum going into the season.
Right.
And I'm thinking that the 49ers, they're going to have the momentum at the first part of the season. They always kind of fade off at the end. So I'm going with Dexter and the 49ers 18 coaches on them.
Ironically, we agree on this one. I'm picking the 49ers too.
What?
I know. I'm picking the 49ers too. They do start off, hot. Then just when it gets cold, so do they.
Yeah, they fall off and everything. But then we're going to have the Vikings versus the Dolphins. And there are 2 new teams. And the Vikings, Coach Darren Tucker been talking a lot of noise. And we got Myron Evans on the other side. The Dolphins talk a lot of noise and everything. But but neither one of them have lifted the trophy up yet, though.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm giving the edge to the Dolphins. Because the experience of Coach Evans and the Coach Ellis and all those guys over there, I think going to weigh out with all the heartaches and pains the Vikings been going through, through this summer trying to, get players and everything.
Right. I'm picking the Dolphins too, and basically, I heard the Vikings coach, have been talking noise and whatnot, but like you said, the Dolphins, you got Coach Meyer, who's an experienced coach in Meister.
Right.
The Vikings coach is coming over. It's a different brand of football over here.
Definitely different brand of football.
And like I said, he's been trying to get enough players. So that's another thing. If the Dolphins lose this one, this man been basically getting kids at car washes to play on this football team. Hey, Barry, you go hear it from me if you lose this one.
Oh yeah, well, they're gonna be a good game though, because it's gonna be, to me, gonna be like whoever fall over the touchdown gonna win. But I'm thinking the Dolphins gonna fall over, and it'll probably be a 7-0 game. So, and the next game we have Natchez Falcons coming up here on these 3 or 4 buses they come on, those limousines they come on,
Right.
and everything. They playing against the Panthers, and I'm telling you, I'm thinking the Panthers are gonna kick them to sleep.
Really?
Head out.
The speed merchant moved up to the 18 this year, right?
Yeah.
The most dynamic highlight film in Meister on the 18 now.
Well, if the line didn't move up, it don't make no difference.
This is my key with the Panthers. Who's calling the plays?
Coach Amp. Tendo Genius. He calling the plays.
Okay. I'm going to pick the Panthers, but not by 30.
Not about 30, what you think about? 21?
Nah, I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be a 14-6 game because he just needs a little crease, and he gone. I think he go escape. Now I know Nate is gonna have his defense looking for him. So if Natchez is smart, they will come with some misdirection stuff because Nate is gonna practically blitz on every play.
Well, it'll be some mixed direction. They get lost getting to Jackson. But I'm telling you, man, they're gonna be an exciting game too. But we also have the Colts and the Saints. Now, the Saints is derived from the Colts. Some of the coaches went over there and some parents went over. They decided to form 2 teams in Canton. Now, that's going to be an exciting game and everything. But if I had to look at how both teams look when I seen both of them in practice, I had to give the edge to the Saints. They looked a little organized over there, and their practice, looked like they had all the players they need, to go out there and win, linemen and everything. So, what's your thought on that?
I haven't seen either team this year. I've seen the Colts from last year, and I understand, the growing pains that a new team has. I want to get an edge. I'm gonna pick the Colts on this one, only because they've been here. So I'm expecting the coach to, be. There's one thing to be organized in paperwork, which is very, very important, but game day, that first game, you gotta get here. You got to get your players right. You got to get the head right. You got to get the mentality right. And these kids know each other. They play with each other.
Right. You see, that's one of my points too, is that if there was a new team coming in not knowing it, But these guys come from them, and some of the talent from the coach come to the Saints. So the talent is not just on the coaches knowing what's going on in the ice, but the players know what's going on in the ice. So they're gonna be an interesting game. They're gonna be the talk of the town. Probably gonna be all on the radios and everything
So
up there.
they may shut Ken down.
Right on one radio station in Canton. No. So it's gonna be an exciting game. The Battle of Canton, Mississippi. The City of Lights. So in our last game, we have the next to the last game we'll have will be the Titans and the Bears. Now, they're gonna be a good game.
I think that's gonna be.
They're gonna be a good game. But you might be surprised at this. Bears got experience, and I'm going with the Titans.
I'm going with the Bears on this one, man. The Bears A team, they momentum-wise last season, they got kind of going. They kind of seem like they got a rhythm going with the coaching staff and the players and things of that nature. The Titans were formidable last year, and I think they're gonna have some players moving up that's gonna help.
Right.
But out the gate, I get an edge to the Bears this week.
Well, the reason I picked the Titans, because I've been to their practice. I've been out and I've seen some of the Bears practice and everything. The Bears practice, it looked nice, but the Titans practice look more like the coaches more involved, in what they're doing and everything. And I think that, Smith don't say much, but he gonna put it out on the field.
Say much?
He don't say much. Then you got got Ray over there. Ray got experience and everything, but Ray got to start whining and just coach and everything.
Well, you got to have a little whine.
No. But then last game we had Jaguars and the Broncos.
That's gonna be interesting.
They're gonna be an interesting game because Broncos looking good on 18. They had scrimmage against the Bears and there was a battle, and everything. But you might be surprised at this. Orange County coming up. They coming on top of this game.
Man, I picked the Broncos, and I'm gonna tell you the main reason why I picked the Broncos. Who's in Madison? Who's with the Jaguars? From what I heard.
Oh, they Steelers now.
They went back to the Steelers.
Okay, so they went from black and orange, black and gold, and yellow again, huh?
Right. So I don't even know who's coaching the 18.
I'm just saying. They said
Ruffin retired.
That's right.
They used him to death last year, so I don't know who they got.
The other coach went black and yellow. But hey, but I'm thinking they're gonna be a tight game. I'm thinking the Broncos gonna pull it out 7-6.
I'm picking the Broncos. I give them 2 touchdowns because, like I said, I have no idea who's up there.
Well, they kind of been under the radar too, the Jaguars and everything. But like I say every week, these are our picks and everything. And this disclaimer I have to put out there: this is the views and opinions of Tim Ward and Robert Brunson, and not the Mississippi Youth Sports Association. But like I tell you every year, just prove me wrong. You don't like my picks? Prove me wrong. Win, and you're in on my picks. So, hey, I want to let you know, Tim, that I'm looking forward to this year. I'm looking forward to a great season and everything. But I want everybody to know that, hey, I'm watching.
I'm watching.
Are you watching?
Welcome back. B and C team fans, calm down. We didn't forget about you. We just took care of the A team first. Moving on to the B team picks. 49ers, Giants.
49ers.
I'm picking the Giants. Randy told me, said, man, go ahead and give me the trophy now. I'm looking good over there.
He told me to give him a trophy too, but we do give a second place trophy.
Oh, okay.
And everything,
right.
but this ain't a trophy for this week and everything. He might win the trophy, but he ain't gonna win this week. Against the 49ers.
C team, 49ers, Giants.
49ers.
49ers. Coach Beasley had those guys ready. Dolphins, Vikings.
Dolphins.
Same reasons for the A team.
Thank you.
C team, Dolphins, Vikings.
Dolphins.
Yeah,
that's so sweet.
Same reason as the other two. Falcons and Panthers.
Panthers.
I'm saying Panthers. Took me a minute, but I'm saying Panthers.
Ain't gonna be one touchdown score that game, and they're gonna be the Panthers touchdown.
Okay. C team, Falcons and Panthers.
I'm about to go with the Panthers.
I almost picked Natchez on this one because the Panthers C team, they kind of like the Cowboys A team. They start off slow, but I'm still gonna get an edge on because I gotta see what Natchez.
And that might be a 2-0 game too. So y'all tune into that 2 point.
Jags and the Broncos.
Jaguars.
Yeah, B
hands
team.
down.
Yeah, B team. Yeah. C team, Jaguars, Broncos.
Jaguars.
Yeah.
They're gonna win. C team gonna be straight with the Jaguars.
Yeah. I agree. Cowboys and Broncos. Cowboys and Redskins. Excuse me. B team.
B team, I'm going with Chuck.
Yeah, I think Chuck's ready now. You know,
I think he's ready.
he had a down season for him
Right.
last season. A good season for most people, but a down season for him. I think he's ready. And KP, not sure yet. Not sure about that.
Yeah.
C team. Cowboys, Redskins.
I got to go with the Redskins.
That's easy.
I ain't going to get Larry no more. He'll show me better than that.
Yeah.
He'll
But then
show me.
again, Larry, you know, we talk about him, you know, and he turns it up. So he may want us to say something about him.
Right.
Going on to the Colts and the Saints B team.
B team, Colts going to win this one. Hands down.
Hands down?
Hands down.
Okay. Now I'm going with the Colts B team as well.
14 points. 14-0.
Colts and the Saints C team.
I'm going with the Colts.
I got the Saints C team. The little kids, they always, you never know what you're going to get.
I'm going with the Colts.
So starting off, I'm gonna give the edge to the Saints. I think the Saints C team gonna pull it off.
Right.
Titans and Bears B team.
I got to go with the Bears. I think, Stan might be gone, but I think the Bears B team is still on track. I think the Bears going really show up on the B team this year. And I think they're going to probably beat the Titans. No, I'm putting Bears B team at 21 points.
I'm going with the Titans B team on this one. And the reason being, my man Harris, think he moving up to the B team. He was a beast on C team. So if he got some of the guys that hopefully still there with him, he almost beat the Bears by himself on the C team last year.
Now, what trophy I almost get?
I'm just saying.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying.
I'm talking about defending champions. Now.
I'm just saying. Titans, Bears, C team.
I got to go with the Bears C team.
Yeah, not it. I'm definitely going.
They might be missing a coach, but they ain't gonna miss a beat this year.
Not gonna miss a beat. Okay.
Oh man, it's about 700 of them over there.
Well, yeah.
When they went through the Bears practice.
And when we shed a little light on, about other folks running the ball, we got to see they got other people they can run the ball. So,
right. So,
all right.
But I'm thinking they're gonna be a good C team game against those two because the Titans gonna play good, but I think the Bears they got enough to endure. 8 quarters, no less than 4 quarters. So, in all these games, as you know, this week the games will be played. Every game will be played in Jackson. The A team will be playing in Newell Field. Mm-hmm. The B team game will be played in Hughes Field, and the C team game will be playing in North Jackson, also known as the old St. Joe's Field. So, be on time. We're asking everyone to be there at least 30 to 45 minutes early because we're taking a team picture of all the teams, even the cheerleaders. So we need to be there early so you can line up, take a picture, then you go on with your game and all that. And we want to make sure that you're there on time to get the picture. As soon as you come, find a photographer that we'll have at the field, take your picture, you can go on through your routine.
Right. Well, that's pretty much our picks for the first week, man.
And we hope y'all like this show this year. Hope y'all like our new studios and everything. I hope trying to put it out there, put mice and kids on top and everything. There might be many imitators. Nobody can duplicate what we do here at MSPN and the Mississippi Youth Sports Association and everything. And once again, I'm Robert Brunson, the president of Mississippi Youth Sports. And this is Tim Ward, my sidekick. Prove us wrong. And you get on our pick list. You're watching MSPN. I'm watching.
I'm watching.
Are you watching?